started months ago as a nightmare in the Holyoke Soldiers' Home is now taking a turn for the better. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Western Mass News. I'm Kayla Burton. Residents of the pandemic-ravaged facility are now being vaccinated against COVID-19. The first veteran got the shot this morning. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us live in Holyoke with more.
Kayla, a bit of positivity coming out of the Holyoke Soldiers' Home, where earlier this year, more than 75 veterans died after testing positive for COVID-19.
Bob, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Robert O'Coin, a retired Air Force veteran, now has a new distinction. He's the first resident inside the Holyoke Soldiers' Home to get vaccinated against COVID-19. The first step in ending the pandemic that ravaged the home in early spring and led to criminal charges against members of the home's management. Cheryl Turgeon's father lived through the deadly outbreak at the home. She tells Western Mass News in part, quote, "It's a sense of relief and peace for 2021. No one is more deserving in this first round of vaccine distribution than the veterans and the dedicated health caregivers at the home."
The Soldiers' Home being offered the vaccine is great, but they should have been first on the list due to the loss of so many of our veterans in the spring.
Western Mass News spoke with another family member whose husband lives at the home. She asked we not use her name and says she hasn't seen her husband since November. In-person visits were shut down due to COVID-19 cases, and state officials say they won't reopen until there are 14 days with no positive test results among staff and residents. And after a traumatic year, the isolation the families are feeling from their loved ones grows heavy during the holiday season.
I wasn't there to be able to see him opening his gifts. Again, I thought that was disgusting.
Now, I'm told staff members at the home will be given the opportunity to get the vaccine as well. Now, there are some residents of the Holyoke Soldiers' Home who are currently receiving care at the Holyoke Medical Center. They were able to start getting the vaccine last week. Live in Holyoke, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.